Greetings, internets. Thinker2112 here at 14:07 Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, the 27th of December, 2011. Let's play EarthBound. The bad news is that FloydAndroid is not going to be a co-host for all of the rest of the videos, but I'm hoping he will join me later this session. And I hope to have him as a co-host on many of the videos. The good news is that we have video again. Okay, so I know it's been a long time, but we were in Fourside here, and one of the first things you have to do here is come see the Runaway Five at their new show at the Paula Theater. You don't have a backstage pass this time, so you do have to buy a ticket. Let's go see what their deal is here, though. And they're in 100 times more trouble this time. Okay, since when was breach of contract a criminal offense? You need to bone up on your law, lady. That's very vague. Alright, so the Runaway Five are, instead of being $10,000 in debt, they are now $1 million in debt. They clearly have some money problems. And they need a few kids to bail them out. There's a person here. These people don't have anything useful to say. Let me remind myself what level everyone is, so I don't, and what PSI everyone has, so I don't start failing as soon as I get into battle. Okay, lasers, beta, flash alpha, that other stuff, no. Okay, 32, 30, all the basic ones. And Jeff obviously doesn't have any PSI. Yeah, I know it's been a long time. It's basically me trying to figure out, when I could expect my brother to be here and when I couldn't. He will be coming back eventually, I just don't know when. Ah, Monotoli, if you don't remember, he's the corrupt mayor. So this guy says that he senses we're going to need their help to meet him. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Looks like you guys need a lawyer. Or sounds like they do. Ah! Kaboom! I always like the music for the first show better than the music for this show. A little behind there, aren't you? Or maybe that was planned. Well, technically everything was planned, since it's a video game and pre-programmed. There's no more stage there. I never understand, is their keyboard player not considered one of them? Because I count 6 guys there. We probably brought up this point in Tucson at their first show. I guess it must be the keyboard player who wasn't counted because I think he wasn't in the, I was going to say locker room, dressing room with them. Say anything useful? No. Alright, this is all you can do for here. all you can do here for now, but you do have to go because it triggers something else. Keep forgetting that I can use the L button as a shortcut. Okay, is everyone healed? Because we are going to do some fighting here. Looks like we are not all healed. No. Yes. Yes. Alright, so Ness is just missing some hit points. You know, that's close enough. I mean, if he has full PP, then that shouldn't be a big deal. Especially if I find a magic butterfly in this tunnel. There are often... Okay, yeah. Okay, there are often magic butterflies in these tunnels. This, and then the other one. And I guess I meant butterflies, plural, when I said it. So, yeah, I'm plan to have all 3 of my unfinished Let's Plays active at this point. The EarthBound upload schedule will be more irregular than the others, because I just don't know when Steven will be available. And like I said, I do want to have him here for some of the time, even if not all the time. Because I would, you know, I did designate him as co-host. Alright, so once you've gone and seen the plight of the Runaway Five, you need to go back to the desert. If you remember, there are people here searching for buried gold. I'll be checking for sunstroke every now and then. Probably should be going on the road. Wait a minute, I have a feeling there's a shorter route I could be taking. Okay, no sunstroke yet. Yeah, there must be a shorter route. Or maybe it's past these guys. No, maybe it's not. Oh, here's an opening. Does it go all the way, though? Why can't I remember my way around here? And I keep talking to nobody. I must be going mad in the desert. Please let there be an opening. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so there are people out here looking for buried gold, and they've made a bit more of a hole than they had before. Before I go in there, though, I'm going to save, because, like I said, there's quite a bit of fighting to do. And it would be much more convenient to start from here if things don't go well. I just started, dude. Yeah, so the reason why one of the reasons why I want to have all 3 of my active Let's Plays, or unfinished Let's Plays rather, in active status rather than on hiatus, is because I would like to start a new one sooner or later. But since I have 3 going, I'm not going to start one until I finish all the ones I'm doing. And as I'm getting closer to the end, of these, crap, poison. As I'm getting closer to the end of these, I will make an announcement as to at least what one of them is. Because I have made a decision about what one of them is going to be. Okay, poison, like a cold, will keep hitting you even when you're outside of battle. Unfortunately, you need healing beta to get rid of it. Alpha won't take care of it. Oh, you know what? I should probably talk to the guy so that he can explain what's going on. So it sounds like this was already here. Wait a minute. You know what? I think there may have been a photo op out here that I missed. Like if you're somewhere around the concession stand area. Maybe not. Maybe it's just my imagination. I just remember, like, when I'm doing this, I usually, none of those would be particularly useful. I mean, wet towel would if we were outside, but you're not going to get sunstroke in a cave. I just remember, you know, like going in here and somebody's usually dead when we get the photo op. There's, you know, somebody, you know, one of the little angels following. You know what, maybe it's later. Wow, I'm getting lucky with no sunstroke here. Alright, probably gonna have to fight something here again. There are certain points, like certain locations where the enemies spawn, and others where they don't. If you're trying to do this without doing a lot of fighting, then you can just scroll off and then scroll back on, and sometimes there will be nobody there. Okay, I was hoping it would die before Jeff's turn. Because as is pretty typical in RPG convention, if you're poisoned or under any other effect that does damage over time, you take that damage before your action. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight another of these dudes. You know what? I have PSI. Why don't I use it? These guys don't like to be frozen. But you do want to try to conserve PSI in here because, as he said, there are 5 moles, which means you can be in here for a while. I'm not sure if there are any places to find butterflies in here. There are other enemies besides these snakes, it's just that they seem to be the only ones I'm encountering right now. Feels so weird doing this solo. I do hope Steven joins me. I was hoping I could avoid that. Because that's another 8 PP gone from Ness. I mean, not removing the poison isn't really an option because it will kill you pretty quickly. Do I have anything that restores PP? I have a PSI caramel. Singular. Oh, wait, no, plural. Okay, I have 2 PSI caramels, which together will do about 40 PP. That's not a lot. I may have to go out and, you know, and rest. You can find exit mice in this cave. And here we... Well, no, it's not a new enemy because Jeff encountered it in Winters. Mad ducks are pretty weak. The only thing they can really do is take away your PP and sometimes make you unable to concentrate. But even that effect lasts for only 3 turns. Okay, no poison this time. Good. A mad duck that doesn't... And then if he does it in Jeff, it has no effect. A mad duck that doesn't have any, you know, other enemies around it will, Nice. Yes. Freeze Gamma, that will be handy. A mad duck that doesn't have any other enemies around it will run away because, well, it's not strong enough to fight you. Okay, I'm going to use that item. I could wait until it hatches and then sell it. Yes, you can use the for sale sign here, I'm pretty sure. But I need the hit points for Jeff, so... I forgot how effective those are. Okay, I guess he wasn't missing that many hit points. Anyway, there are 5 of these guys, and this is the 3rd strongest. Or so he believes. Okay, this guy has a power shield. So keep that in mind. I mean, it's probably okay to have Ness bash him since he has a lot of hit points. I don't think paralysis works against them. He may have an item. Uh-oh. But since he did a smash attack, it gets rid of the shield right away. Ow. Should I be fighting this battle unsupervised? Okay, well that works. Okay, 13 more hit points. Not bad. 3 more hit points. Could be better. Okay, now time to patch up. I don't think Paula got hurt at all in that battle. And again, I did dispatch him quickly, so yes, Freeze Gamma is very handy. Okay, who should I use that on? IQs... Wow, these are some real derps. Of course, that doesn't correspond to actual IQ, but... I think they could have used something like intelligence, because IQ has a more precise meaning. I'm going to give it to Paula so that she'll get more PSI. More PP. Wow, so much free space. Everyone has free space. It's not that much, but by this game's standards it is. Since there are so many items that you have to have in your inventory, or maybe you don't have to have, but you can only get rid of them in certain specific ways. Okay, I'm going to stick with Freeze Alpha for these guys, just to save PP, like I said. And we got him anyway. So the moles tend to be on the lower level. There are 2 levels of this cave. Wait, I think that leads back to the entrance. There are definitely loops here. There are a good number of them. Can't I run into something else? This is getting tiresome. Oops, wrong one. So I bought Skyward Sword yesterday. How was the game, you ask? I wish I knew. I can't play it because I forgot that I needed the Wii Motion Plus thingy, which I don't have. I could have bought it if I'd remembered, but I didn't remember. So now I'm just waiting while it gets shipped. Yeah, I could just cancel my order and go out and buy one, but I mean, I'm not that impatient to play the game. I have plenty of other things to do this week, which is a week off for me. Don't do that. Another 8 PP down the toilet. I really hope there are butterflies in here somewhere. Yeah, you see that already hurt him. Let's see how much damage does it do per hit. Oh, 10. Yeah, that's a lot. I also have a cup of life noodles, which restores a dead character to full health. Okay, do I have any food items? No, I do not. No food items. What's in here? Why can't you just make Jeff take that instead? Ness can't use them. Alright, now Jeff's inventory is full. I can see that the video is skipping. Okay, this is handy. Derp.